Hey, savvy spenders. Welcome back to the Finance Clinic, the place where we help you make the most of your hard-earned money. Today, we're diving into a topic that hits close to home for many of us: unnecessary expenses. You might be surprised by how much money you're unknowingly throwing away on things you think you need but could easily do without. Stick around as we uncover the top 10 unnecessary expenses you can trim from your budget. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the daily coffee run. Now, I get it. That morning, latte or espresso is a ritual for many. But have you ever stopped to calculate how much you're spending on coffee each day, week, or month? It adds up. Instead of shelling out up to £5 a day, consider investing in a quality coffee maker and brewing your own cup at home and taking this in a flask to work. You'll be amazed at how much you save over time. Next up at number 9 is the unused gym membership. We've all been there, signing up for that fancy gym with all the bells and whistles, such as the sauna or jacuzzi, only to find ourselves making excuses not to go. Save yourself the guilt and the cash by opting for more cost-effective workout options like home workouts or budget-friendly gyms or fitness classes in your community, or even running in the local park. You can stay fit without having to spend a fortune each month. Coming in at number 8 is monthly phone contracts. It can be very tempting to get the latest new phone contract with excessive minutes, texts, and data bundles. But how much of this data and minutes do you actually use each month? If you're anything like me, then you probably don't even utilize anywhere near your money's worth. If you're not bothered about getting the latest gadget, getting a SIM-only deal normally works out to be cheaper and is much better value for money. Moving on to number 7 is impulse shopping, or going to the supermarket every day without a shopping list. We've all been victims of those spontaneous purchases that seem like a good idea at the time, or going to the supermarket each day to buy food. To curb this, create a budget and stick to it. Make a shopping list before hitting the stores and try go only 1 or 2 times a week, and avoid those tempting impulse buys that can quickly drain your wallet. At number 6, we have petrol or diesel costs for your car and parking. Whilst it is a lot more comfortable driving in your own car when commuting to work, constantly having to fill up your car and pay for parking really does add up, especially if you work in the city. Instead, think about using public transport more, which is cheaper and normally gets you to your location faster rather than being stuck in your car in rush hour traffic. This will make a massive difference to your expenses each month, especially if you can utilize monthly passes for public transport. Halfway through our list at number 5 is excessive subscriptions. With the rise of subscription services, it's easy to accumulate a bunch without realizing it. Take a close look at your subscriptions. Do you really need that streaming service or the premium version of every app? A common subscription service is Netflix. Ask yourself, do you really need to pay for it each month? Instead, make a list of things you want to watch and then purchase the subscription for a limited period of time to watch that list, especially when there is no joining fee involved. Trim down to the essentials and watch your savings grow. Coming in at number 4 is frequent dining out or takeaways, or even buying breakfast and lunch every day at work. Whilst dining out or takeaways can be a great experience and very tasty, it's often one of the biggest culprits when it comes to unnecessary expenses. Cooking at home not only saves you money, but also allows you to control the ingredients and portion sizes, with plenty remaining for leftovers. By doing this, you're eating more healthily, getting more meals for your money, and also learning new cooking skills. Challenge yourself to eat out less and enjoy the savings. At number 3, we have the constant need for brand new gadgets. Sure, the latest tech can be tempting, but do you really need to upgrade every time a new model hits the market? Do you really need the latest Apple iPhone, headphones, MacBook, or PC? Consider extending the lifespan of your current devices and only upgrade when absolutely necessary. Your wallet will thank you. Penultimate on our list at number 2 is excessive beauty and grooming products, or even the latest trend in new clothes. The beauty and fashion industry thrives on convincing us we need the latest skincare miracle, trendy hair product, or new jacket. Take a critical look at your beauty routine and simplify it. Look at your wardrobe and ask yourself, Do I really need that jacket? Do I have something very similar to it? You might be surprised at how little you actually need to look and feel great. And finally, taking the top spot at number 1 is unnecessary credit card expenses. Whilst it can be very tempting to use credit offered by banks to pay for our expenditure, such as through credit cards or personal loans, the banks want you to take this type of debt as that is how they make money. They offer you an enticing credit card with X months free of charge and then hit you with a high interest rate for everything you've brought. If you're more mindful of your expenditure and use of credit cards, you will generally pay less interest as a result. Well, there you have it. 10 unnecessary expenses that you might think you need, but trust me, you can live without. By identifying and cutting these expenses, you'll not only save money, but also gain greater control over your financial future. By all means, we are not advocating cutting these out completely, but it is important you are mindful on the financial impact these have each month and whether you really need this expenditure. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more money-saving content, and share this video with friends who could use a financial makeover. Until next time, stay smart with your spending.